Today I want to show you how I light and expose skin tone properly using SmallHD's EL Zone. Before we talk about EL Zone, we got to start with lighting. Over here on my key, I have the SmallRig 450 COB at 15% intensity. And then over here on my fill, I got another SmallRig 350 COB at 1% intensity. And then over here, I got the SmallRig 60B, I think about at 20% intensity, and then the Godox M1 with the red light on the back. All these lights can easily be adjusted, but for my key and fill, they came with these controllers so I can adjust them while I'm sitting right here. All right, an EL Zone is a visual exposure tool. Instead of using percentages like zebras, EL shows exposure using colors. If you see here, on the left-hand side, the dark purples and light purples, that shows that the image is underexposed. And it goes all the way to this white pinkish color, showing that it's overexposed. And I like this because you can instantly see where your highlights, your midtones, and your shadows are sitting. All right, to set up the EL Zone, you first need to set up your color pipe. So let's go into your monitor, swipe down, go to the left, tap settings. Your input config, I have mine set to HDMI, but you can change it to whatever input your camera is using. Now let's go to color pipe. I already have mine set up, but we can create a new one right here. For input type, we're gonna change that to log, camera, using Sony, color space, S-Gamut Cine, curve, S-Log3. And then we're gonna keep the range and YCC standard at auto. And then keep convert to do not convert. And then you can easily apply this right here. Mine's already assigned. When you're done with that, click done. And then you can also assign it again if you didn't there. Just click here, and then you can click your color pipe right here. All right, tap on the negative space. I have my output HDMI turned on. Swipe down from the top, go all the way to the right. And then over here, you'll see under default templates, exposure, tap that. And what I like to do is delete all these additional tools except for the exposure assist. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, then exposure assist, let's enable that. Style is gonna be EL Zone. And then everything else is gonna stay the same. All right, so when I'm exposing for skin, I want the skin range to fall in between the midtones. So I'm looking at the light green area to the yellow to light yellow. So if you look at my face right now, I have the key hit my face right here. You can see that it's a light yellow or yellow color. And then over here on this side, on my fill, it's a light green or a dark green. And the good thing is, if it's not in range, I can always just adjust the intensity on my key or fill. For example, let's say my fill is at 15% intensity as well. If you look here on the screen, my face now is flat. Everything's yellow and a little bit of orange, so it's a little bit overexposed. So if it's too bright, all I have to do is come back to my fill, drop this down to 1 or 2%, and there you go. You got that contrast. And I'm not only looking at skin tones when I use EL Zone, I'm also looking at my background. So if you can see over here, that SmallRig 60B is a little bright. I have it at 20%, so I can easily turn that down. Let me turn it down to 5. There we go. So now it's at 5% and it's not as distracting. So I want my subject to be the main focus, and then we can have some of that background lighting, but I don't want it to distract the audience from looking at my subject. And I think the best thing about EL Zone is that I don't have to guess about my exposure anymore. You know, I'm not asking myself, does this look right? Is it overexposed? I can just go on here, look at the colors, and know whether or not my subject is exposed properly. Zebras are another tool people use for exposure evaluation, but it only tells you when something hits a specific value or clips. So if you can see here, I have zebra turned on. If I increase the intensity on my key, you see the zebra lines on my face. That's why I like EL Zone, because it shows you where everything in the frame lives across that exposure range. where zebras only show you where things clip. Different skin tones reflect light differently. Darker skin tones often need more light than expected, but it still needs to be soft and controlled. Lighter skin tones clip faster, so you have to be careful not to overexpose the highlights. And the good thing is EL zones work for all skin tones because you're placing their skin tones in that exposure zone and not chasing specific numbers. Exposing for skin tones isn't about rules, it's about control. EL zone gives you a repeatable workflow that works for any kind of shoot, whether it's a documentary, commercial, or even YouTube videos like this. Once you start using EL zone, you won't go back to guessing exposure again. All right, there you have it. That's how I expose skin tone correctly using SmallHD's EL zone. I hope this video helped you in some way. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. But that's gonna be it for this video. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.